Hi everyone. Hope it's been a good weekend for you or a good week, and looking forward to another one coming up. I know I've mentioned before probably many times how much I enjoy gardening and planting flowers both inside and out. Can't help talking about it because it's just that time of year. And it's so beautiful right now when some of the spring flowers are still blooming and the summer ones are getting started and getting bigger and bigger and flowering more and more too, like the begonias and geraniums and different things that we put out. Every year I look for something a little bit different, sort of unique that I've never had before, so that I can add that to the annuals that I plant in my containers every summer. But I especially like to look when I start marking down the perennials and see if I can find some bargains there too, that may be just a little spindly or underwatered. With some TLC, those things snap back, and I can then enjoy them for many seasons after that, since they come back every year. But my absolute favorite plants are the ones that I've gotten as a start from a friend or a family member. I baby those plants and take good care of them so that hopefully they will thrive for a long time. Just this last week, I snipped off some blooms from an iris that my cousin from Indiana had given me several years ago. It's just gorgeous and looks really, really pretty next to some peonies that I'd gotten. They're from my backyard. One in particular was a start that I got from a plant that was right next to the headstone for my great-grandparents at a little cemetery out in central Iowa. The two combinations of those things were just beautiful together. And in the summer, I always set out my Joseph's coats that my mom gave me. She grew them for years, and they get so colorful and full in the bright sunshine. And I've shared before that I've got one big and several smaller plants from a Christmas cactus that was my grandma's, and it was decades old when I got a start off of that. And then I've shared those starts. I've shared starts from all of those plants, my mom's Joseph's coat, her jade plants, the Christmas cactus, and I've shared those with my girls and other friends. So there's no telling how far those things have been shared beyond that. There's a tradition of sharing cuttings, bulbs, and plants that's gone on for decades and centuries, I'm sure. I've even read of women who were heading west out in covered wagons that would take a cutting from a cherished rose or some other plant that they had to give them a reminder of home. But the tradition of sharing what we know and love goes way beyond our favorite plants to sharing our love of Jesus, our Savior, with our family, friends, and those we encounter every day. Our faith is most alive and flourishes greatly when we share it with others, and when we tell them our stories of how we came to know Jesus and how our faith has grown through our life experiences and our trust in God. Because of our relationship with Jesus, we need to take every opportunity to share what we know and have experienced with those around us. There are some words to a beautiful hymn called "I Love to Tell the Story" that remind us of what we need to do and why. I love to tell the story of unseen things above, of Jesus and his glory, of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story because I know it's true. It satisfies my longings as nothing else can do. When we know and believe and trust in what Jesus has done in our lives, who he is, and what his promises are, we cannot be silent. Our world is hurting so much right now and needs to know of Jesus and his redeeming love. Share this good news every opportunity you get, and consider sharing a plant or flower too. God's blessings to you. Bye.